Hello there, this is DBT and this is Heart of Rooms. And alright, welcome to another auxiliary video. You know how this works, these are videos that I recorded at some point in the past from when you're watching it, and I only release them when I don't have anything else to upload. So this is not necessarily, in real time as to what's happening. You can see that the festival for the LVAP was still going, the second run of the festival, so that kind of gives you an idea when I recorded this. What I'm going to be doing today, as you can see by the title, is going to go in Master Season and drive. I don't know why you guys want me to drive this. I don't know, I feel like you're trying to punish me or something. Why is this allowed? You want me to drive, of all things, you want me to drive the Dodge Tomahawk. The absolute fastest vehicle in the game, but also the absolute worst handling vehicle in the entire game. This bike is an absolute nightmare. But you know what? I'm gonna do it because I love you, man. No, but yeah, let's try it out. I mean, I use this bike in the bike cups that happen twice a week. Twice or thrice, I don't know. So yeah, I do have a bit of practice with the bike, but it's still a very, very, very difficult thing to drive because the handling is absolutely terrible. A lot of people would say that the Koenigsegg Gemera has the worst handling, and then somebody will be like, ha, you know nothing. It's the Vel 16 with the worst handling. To that I reply, you really don't know what you're talking about. It is, in leaps and bounds, the worst this thing. Absolutely. This is ridiculously fast. The bike is ridiculously fast, obviously. It's an ultimate, so you don't have to upgrade it, and it sounds great, right? Except that the handling is so terrible that's why nobody likes to use it. I don't think I know any single person who would say, oh wow. Surprisingly, there's another of these bikes here, but okay. Yeah, I don't know anybody that likes using these bikes. Like I said, they're ridiculously fast. In its normal states, they're as fast as any 1860 car. But bikes have this system of what they call it, supercharge or something, that purple thing, that increases your speed even further. And that's what makes this, look at that, 325 kilometers. So it's really fast, all right? There's no denying that. But the problem with this bike is just doesn't steer. It really doesn't. You try to steer this thing and all it does is, oh god damn it, all it does is just go a little bit. Oh, hello. Well, I guess we're discovering new things on the map, huh? It just leans a little bit to the side, but it doesn't steer. I've never seen that animation of the guy hitting the bike like, you suck. But there we go. This is why I've never wanted to use it. How did the other one do? Where's the other Tomahawk? Alright, this guy did better. And actually, surprisingly, this is a bike that you don't really need to go triple boosted, but hey, I'm trying to maximize my chances here, alright? If I get a nice long straight, I'll show you how much this thing steers. The only way you can drive this is by actually drifting every time that you need to turn. And the drift is actually not great to begin with. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. So either way, this is sort of a pain in the ass to drive. Now, the one thing that this bike does have, at least compared to other bikes, is that this bike is not super easy to knock down. I know that there's a lot of bikes that, basically, you get touched a little bit by a car and that's it, wrecked, you're dead. Not this bike. This bike is pretty resistant to knockdowns in that sense. Alright, so check this out. This is the maximum steer I can do. Oh, I need a longer straight. But check this out. I'm gonna try to steer here. That's it. That's all I can do. I need to drift. It's ridiculous. That was me. This is me just steering to the maximum. It's absolutely insane. So again, the trick on this bike is just drift. You gotta drift in any corner. Just drift it, and hope for the life of you that you will not over drift and end up hitting the inside of a wall or I mean the inside of a turn. Now, this being an ultimate vehicle, it has that thing where the top speed is very high and the nitro is very low. And that is actually good for vehicles that need to be drifting often like this, because it means that the drift speed is a bit higher than in a regular vehicle where the nitro speed is higher and the top speed is lower. I don't know if I can explain myself over this. I got a first place, so I'll take that. Take all of that, Centenarios, La Voiture Noir, Cians, and everything. My bike is it's just because I started in pole position, let's be honest. And actually, this bike, I really wish they were to rebalance it. I don't care, don't make it 1860, put it in whatever you want. But the bike is a very cool bike. Actually, visually speaking, is my favorite bike. It looks super interesting. It's the closest there is to something like a chopper, which is my preferred style of bikes. So it's a really cool bike. It just sucks that it performs that bad. But honestly, I don't see Gameloft ever rebalancing this bike, for the sole reason that this bike has been debate for a long time now on, you know, the season passes. I think in every single one of the season passes up to this point, remember this is in the past, I don't know if a newer pass has come by the time this video's out, but for the 3 passes that have happened, the bike is always given in premium really early on. They also made this car premium in a couple of festivals, and I think they've also sold the... Oh, Jesus, no! I couldn't steer, you see? I think they've also sold the bike for like $5 or something like that. So, what? How did I get out of the... What? I don't know what's happening anymore. So yeah, Gameloft obviously has been giving this bike away with the idea of not being a great thing. It's a crazy bait, because oh my god, it's bike and it's ultimate and it's at the king rank. Oh my god! And then you drive and you're like, oh my god, you know. But hey, there you go. You win some, you lose some. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I at least beat a La Voiture Noir, so I'll take that as a semi-W. If my memory serves, I think this bike, the what would you say, the shtick about this bike in real life is that it actually doesn't have a bike engine. It has a Viper engine. So it has a car engine on it. That's why actually the bike is so massive. In fact, if you notice, it doesn't have 2 wheels. It has 4 wheels. So is it more like a, I don't know. Is it still a bike? Is it a car? It's a very weird car. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it has a car engine. So in theory, this bike is in real life also extremely powerful, like absolutely insane. But for the same reason on the weird shape of the bike, I don't imagine that this has any sort of good handling. See, I didn't get knocked down. Oh, there I was. Actually, that was a wreck. That wasn't a knockdown. Interesting. Wait, no, wait. Are they classified as the same when you... whatever. So in theory, it's a very strong bike. But yeah, I don't imagine that this is an easy bike to drive. And in fact, you know, it's only a prototype. So it's not like there's lots of speed tests of the bike out there in the real world or anything. Nothing even close. The only... whatever they've shown of the bike, it's always at low speed. Because in theory it's powerful, but they don't want to test it. Because honestly, I would imagine it's also stupid dangerous, you know? So, but look at the bike itself. It's really cool looking. That's why I keep saying that. I wish it got rebalanced, made into an actually useful vehicle, and I would love to use it for real. But as is, with this absolutely horrible handling, oh Jesus. Oh Jesus, take the wheel, I guess, or the handle, whatever. And as I say all of the time, it's all about, obviously, how good you are at driving in this game. I know that there's people who can handle this bike, and kudos to them. Just at my skill level, or I guess lack of skill level, yeah, it's a pain in the butt. But, you know, you asked me to make a video on this thing, so here we are. Oh, great, and in this track, fantastic! Notice the sarcasm in my voice. Oh, Jesus! I'm telling you, anytime you want to turn, just drift. That's it. Oh, that also happens a lot. It's not a wall climber, but it's very strange when you hit walls. Sometimes you just wreck when you touch the wall. When you're hugging a wall. It's annoying. Alright, so check this out. This is my maximum steer. Well, actually something pushed me a little bit to the side. Oh, Jesus. Man, I want a bigger straight and just show you the absolute lack of steering. Surprisingly, it handles so much better when you're midair. When you're midair, this thing loves to dance around. Ah, Jesus Christ. When you're midair, this thing, you can steer it like there's no tomorrow. It feels fantastic. But the moment you touch the ground, that's when this thing absolutely becomes useless. So you'll see how every time I'm trying to take a turn, I'm drifting. Trying to do micro drifts and failing at the same time. That's how bad this is. In fact, I kind of want to show it to you in a controlled environment, just so that you know how bad this is. Because I think people that haven't driven this bike don't really understand how bad this is. There's not a single car in the entire game that compares to this. Not one. Again, even the worst handling... Ooh, I still gained some points. Nice. Even the worst handling car, it's still much better than this. Yeah, so probably at the end of this video, I'll do a little bit of testing in, like I said, in a controlled environment in quick race. And also, I guess I can show it to you in... Ooh, beautiful car. I can show it to you in... What is that called? Infected, in infected mode. Because then, this already is the fastest vehicle in the game, but when you go on infected, it gets even crazier. Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! Yeah, the first drift, I did it... Oh, god damn it. I hit the inside of the wall, and then that bounced me, and that was that, and now I'm in 5th place, and I'm gonna lose this race there. See how I was saying that the drift isn't even all that great? It's not, you know, 2015 level of drifts, so it's not that terrible, but it's not good either, you know? Well, at least I won't be last, so long as I don't fuck it up. I mean, as long as I don't mess it up. I'm trying to see how long I can be without saying bad words. As long as I don't mess it up. I'm thinking about using some totally unclever euphemisms. Like, I'll call people, you're a fork face and get frogged. Or, you son of a witch. You mother lover. Anyway, let's see. The only track where this bike does well, I think it's in Azure. I don't know. I still have not checked out how to pronounce that word. Azure Coast, Azure, whatever. The one that was known as Monaco, because it's a lot of long straights. But even then, the section with the buses where there's some space in between for you to go through, you need to prepare proper when you're going there, because otherwise you'll react too late, and that'll be the end of your run. Oh Jesus! Give me a jump. Failed the jump. See, I couldn't steer to the jump. That's how bad this is. All right, this is total steer right here. Total steer. This is the best it can do with steering. Natural steering. So that's why every single time I need to take any sort of turn, I have to drift. Like over here, full steer, not good enough. Now that's the charge, whatever charge is called. Oh, you little mother lover. Huh? I remember. That thing is really good because it fills up all your nitro and on top gives you the purple bar. So that's a lot of speed. While you're running in the purple thingy, you're super fast. When you're running back on nitro, well, it's the normal speed, but you know. All right, all things considered, 3rd place, I'll take it. How many were we? 3? Okay, no, there were a bunch. I did beat a couple of Faradays and a Rasha's Forge, and that's about it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think we have nitro for one more. All right, we don't have nitro, but we're still gonna do it because I want to show what I was saying about that this bike doesn't necessarily need the nitro at all times. Okay, Sector 8, big loopy section. That's gonna be a rep for me right away. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll manage to do a decent. This is the forward version, I think. So maybe I'll manage something, but honestly, I don't think that'll be the case. But let's see. Alright, yeah, it's the forward version of the track. Yeah, I run out of nitro, but look at my top speed. It's still like 480 or something like that. So that's why I was saying that ultimate vehicles like this, regardless of the fact that this is a bike and all that, ultimate vehicles do have a very... Oh, hello. Never seen that happen before. Ultimate vehicles that have very low nitro speed. Oh, god damn it. Have that advantage that when you run out of nitro, you're still gonna go really, really fast. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done this track with this bike. I've never seen all of this stuff. Well, the more you know. That tells you how little I've used this bike. And by the way, this bike I've had it for a very long time. I got it a couple years ago in, I think it was part of the, I think it was tier 1 reward in a festival. And I think that was one of the first times I went premium on a festival. So alright, there you go. that is a Dodge Tomahawk. I'm still gonna try it, like I said, in the other setting, just so that you have a little bit of an idea of how this works. Because I don't want to put myself through more races like this. Come on. There's only so much I can take before I just completely lose my mind. So instead, like I said, let's check out in quick race first. And I'm gonna even sacrifice some boosters for you to see the total speed like that. So let's go to quick race. Solo. We're gonna go class S. And we're gonna go for Tokyo if I... there it is. With the Dodge Tomahawk. And let's use my 5-minute boosters. Give it a second, there we go. Ah, Jesus. Alright, so this is just to show you how this thing steers. So you really have an idea of how bad it is. Because again, it's very hard it's very hard for people to realize how bad this is if the person that is driving it good, you know? And I'm not saying that I am, but you know, some other people have made videos on this and they drive it good, so like, oh, it's a really good bike. No, it isn't. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna let them pass because I don't care about winning. I'm trying to brake, by the way, and this thing just doesn't want to. There you go. And I don't know why the game is so freezy on me, but here we go. Alright, so here we go, top speed. This is the most it's doing it. I'm gonna try over here. Steering to the left now. That's it. That's all it's steering. It's not steering anymore. Let's do it again. I'm gonna... over here. I'm gonna steer to the left now. Actually, you know what? I did it too soon. Here, steering all the way, steering all the way, steering all the way. That's it. That's the most it can steer. So that is why this bike is an absolute nightmare. It's just ridiculous. Like over here, full steer, and barely is enough to get through this area like that. And if you're wondering what is your sensitivity, there's no sensitivity because I'm playing. Oh Jesus! I mean, you can do weird stuff like this. There's no sensitivity with a bike. I mean, sorry, there's no sensitivity with a keyboard as I am playing. So it's basically 100% sensitivity. And at this point, I'm just miming, you know. It looks kind of cool though, gotta say. Whee! Oh wow! And somehow I exited that nice. All right, here we go. Steering again all the way. That was it. Steering all the way, that was it. Steering all the way, steering all the way, steering all the way, steering all the way. So, have I convinced you that this is absolute garbage? Now, again, just for the sake of this video and testing it out and, you know, showing what this bike can do in theory, we're gonna do the same, but we're gonna do it in Infected. Please, my boosters, are they still running? Please tell me they're still running. Yes, they are. Perfect, just enough time. Because I want to show you the real top speed of this thing. I mean, the maximum top speed. I know that sounds redundant, but there's technically 3 max speeds on this thing. The regular bike max speed, the bike charge top speed, and the top speed in this mode. So the normal max speed is what? 507? 508? The max bike speed, if I remember, is something like... what was it? 525, I think? I present to you... actually, you know what? I'm just gonna wait here for a little bit. Oh, also, you cannot... I think this is true with any bike, but look how slow you go back. We were trying to take selfies with this bike the other day, and it's almost impossible because look at how slow. Then with a terrible handling... check this out. I'm gonna try to go back and try to align it. Imagine trying to do this. It was a nightmare. But anyway, that should have given the AI enough space. Let's do it. So, maximum top speed without nitro being used. We'll find out soon because I need to turn over here. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Give me the top speed. No nitro. 497. So that's kind of the normal one, right? But, let's... oh, come on. Let's use nitro. 560. That's how fast this thing can go. 560. Granted, oh, 61 actually. This still steers like garbage. So look at that, look at that. Oh, I can do it. Look at that, I'm full steering, and I still touch the wall. Oh man, this section is a nightmare, isn't it? Come on, control it, DBT, control. You know what? Whee! Might as well. So yeah, that is indeed the top speed. I know that back in the day there were cars that could reach this speed, but that was the days of fake top speed and weird stuff in the game. Now that the damn it, now that the top speed are in theory real, so what the stats say and all of that. Oh god. Yeah, this is the top speed, and again, the fastest vehicle in the entire game. And with that, I lost the race. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave this video. Again, I just wanted to show the bike because again, I got some requests, and you know, I'm glad to give you a little bit of a different look at, or some commentary as to how bad this bike is, and hope to convince you to never get this bike unless it's for free or something like that. Other than that, this bike is not worth it unless you're really willing to put the time into mastering it and doing crazy stuff with it. Some people might be able to, so that's good for them, but for the majority of people, this is no good. So just saying. But that's where I'm leaving it. You know what to do. Hit the like button. If you dislike the video, go ahead and hit that button instead. Also remember to check the House of Rooms, which is my Discord server. We talk about this game, Asphalt 9, other racing games, and some IRL stuff like car spotting or collecting diecast and whatnot. But that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody, and stay safe. Bye-bye.